Okay, my life. I love being a mom. It gave me direction in life. I was 21 when I had Matt, and as soon as I had him, something happened, something clicked, and I realized I needed to make sure that this kid had the best life, and tried to do everything that I could to give that to him. So I love being a mother. I don't want to be anything else. I love it. So back in 2010, I was working at Motorola as a Microsoft and Citrix engineer. It was a confidential project, and I was a consultant at the time. Around the end of that year, I had some health problems and became legally blind. The following year, I had a stroke that impacted my cognitive functioning. That stroke led to us losing our home. We became homeless for a short period of time. The night that I had my stroke, my husband had decided to take my youngest son, who was approximately 6 at the time, and I was unable to get assistance from a lawyer, so I lost physical custody. My son, Matt, who was about 18 at the time, had a stroke, and this impacted him physically. He had permanent damage on his left side. During that time, he was also in search of our home. So because of my vision issues, he was the guy that was spending the time looking for our home. And by February of 2012, we found a place that had everything we needed. It had public transportation. It had everything that for basic necessities in walking distance. And so it was very helpful. And we were able to move in, and then we started focusing on moving forward in our life. We were working on some issues that Matt was having with social phobia, and we had gotten some assistance through the health department. He got into counseling and was put on anti-anxiety medication and had a few years of the medication and the counseling, and we had gone through different activities to try and get him used to dealing with people. And he had gotten to a point where he was doing very well, and he needed to address certain items in life, like getting his GED, getting his driver's license, getting a job, getting a car. And we thought, what could we do? Let's try the GED first. And so we had gotten online and looked for resources that were free because we're low income, and found the PRC online and checked for the address. We used public transportation, and it was something that we could actually get to. So our first chance, we ended up coming in. It was in July of this year, 2015, and we signed up as PRC clients, and he started coming weekly to the GED classes and started studying for his tests. For me, the last few years have been extremely difficult, and we have not been in environments where the people were necessarily kind or compassionate. So it's very unexpected for us to be able to walk into a building and have people smile and be kind and considerate and compassionate, and it's very odd for us. So we make jokes that, you know, it's like, this is just weird. These people are really nice. I don't understand it, but I like it, you know? So it's very interesting. And what I get out of it is my son is being able to experience kindness from other people. It's, you know, I can do what I can do, but in the outside world, it's different. And he knows that. And when we walk into these doors, we're greeted, you know, people talk to us, they seem to care, they're helpful, and for me to be able to see him experience this other side of what people can be like is very rewarding. To think that the whole world is just real negative and difficult is hard, but you know, reality is that, you know, that's pretty much how it is, at least in our experience. So for me, it's just the gratitude is, I don't have the words. I'm very grateful. The first thing that I would like to say is that providing this type of assistance for people is vital to our community. There are times when people are not able to plan out how their lives are going to be, and things happen that are out of our control, and people are put in situations where they actually need help when they haven't before. And to have these services, the classes, the ability to have their computer fixed or to be able to have a computer, or the assistance with GED training, and the so many services that are offered here, the food, the clothing. What you guys are doing is amazing, and oh God, keep it up. Keep it up. It's necessary, and you're making such a huge difference in people's lives. A huge difference. What you're doing matters, and our family thanks you. And we hope that if there is a time that something happens to your family is able to get the assistance that you have been providing for other people. PRC is our miracle.
No, I've still got a lot of fire left in me.